In this video, I want to demonstrate how to draw the flat pattern layout for our puzzle cube using SOLIDWORKS drawing file. Let's look at a couple of dimensions. We know that each side of our cube right here is 2 inches by 2 inches. And then on the inside, each little piece is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. And then we have some tabs on the outside that are going to help us tape this together as when I cut it out and fold it up. So let's get started. I'm going to go File and New, and I'm going to go ahead and go down to Drawing and click OK. And it doesn't really matter which one I use, but I want to make sure I use a portrait style so that I can put my pattern this way. So I'm going to click on Portrait, click OK, and there it is. So let's go ahead and start with the line command. Actually, let's start with the rectangle command. And I'm going to draw a rectangle up here. And let's go ahead and zoom in so that we can work with this a little easier. I'm going to go over to the Smart Dimension button, and let's put some dimensions on this. We know our sides are 2 inches by 2 inches. So I just dimension that to 2 inches by 2 inches. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Now I'm going to put some other lines in, and I should have a point right in the middle, so let's go ahead and put the ones right in the middle in. That gives us our midpoint, so that would be 1 inch and 1 inch. I also need to put some other lines in, and we're just going to eyeball those in and then come back and dimension those as we need. So I'm just going to just randomly put those in. And now let's come back with our Smart Dimension button and dimension that to 0.5. And we need to dimension the other side to 0.5. And we need to dimension this one to 0.5 and this one down here to 0.5. Everything else should be locked into place. All right, once I have that, let's go ahead and change some colors so this looks a little better. If you don't have this toolbar down here, it's called the Line Font toolbar. I can right-click on my command manager and all my different toolbars show up. It's the Line Format toolbar. So I have it down here. I'm just going to highlight, hold the control key down, and I can go pick a different size of line. I could also change the color of that line if I wanted to, make that a red color or whatever. The inside lines, let's go ahead and turn those to a center line, or a chain line is what they call it here, and I can just leave that the size that it is. I'm going to go ahead and use the trim command and trim out the inside of this so that I have that blank square in the middle. All right, now I'm ready to use the copy command. The copy command in SOLIDWORKS is a little different. I can also, well, you know what, let's leave that there. The copy command is underneath the move entities command. So there's copy. And I'm just going to, I can click everything, or I can window it and hold the control key down. Just make sure we get everything highlighted right there. Now I need to click on a start point. So I'm going to click in this box over here on the left. And I'm going to click on that point and move it and set it on that point right there. I need to do the whole thing again, so let's use the copy command again. And I'm going to window everything this time. Oh, you know what? Let's do all of it since we need 4 of them. And start point, we'll make a new copy from there to there. So there's 4 of them. I need 2 more for my 2 sides right here. So let's use the copy command again. Copy. I'm going to window and start point, and we'll put this one right there. We need 1 more, so one more time, copy command, window it, but this time my start point is on the other end point, and we'll put it right there. Now the last thing I need to do is put some tabs on here. So I'm just going to take the line command and let's put some tabs on here. It doesn't really matter what they look like. We're just putting some tabs on there so we can fold it up. Makes it a little easier to fold for us. And I'm just eyeballing these in. Doesn't really matter. They're just going to be there to help put that in. We're ready to print, except that we have all these extra dimensions on here. So I'm going to take a second and just delete these out. And I probably should have deleted those out at the beginning, but I can just click and delete them pretty quickly here. And those are left over from my very first one that I did. And I have my flat pattern for my puzzle cube that I can now print and cut out, tape together, and start designing my puzzle.